Well, great college football game, I thought. I mean, I don't know. It's almost hard for it to be a winner and a loser in that game. I thought both teams played extremely hard. They played physical. Guys, both sides were getting beat up, coming back in the game, left and right. You know, it was a very physical game. The guys played really hard on both sides. So, fortunately, we're on the wrong end of it. I thought basically guys played equal, really, throughout the quarter.
Well, Mike,
I get to start all over, right?
Just push that mic button.
We start the game over? All right. So, as I just said, I thought both teams played extremely hard, played really good football, not a lot of penalties in the game, you know, hardly any turnovers, one each till the last play of the game. Very physical up front, a lot of people getting hurt in the game and coming back in. Really proud of our guys for the way they fought in there. You know, guys staying in there, and some names you hadn't heard before having to go in there when guys were going down and playing a ton of snaps. And the line of scrimmage, I thought we did pretty well. You know, I think we would have probably felt like we would have won the game if I would have told you we averaged more per carry than they did. You know, probably the best rushing team in the country. So, unfortunately, we're on the wrong end of it, and you know, it's a great rivalry. You know, we've had two great games with them that we just haven't been able to finish off. As far as in the regulation, really disappointed in the officials. Extremely disappointed. It's communicated to them. They communicated to me exactly the situation. Called a timeout with 1 second left on the clock. They said he was out of bounds, which he wasn't out of bounds. So I told him when the replay comes back, you're going to say his knee's down. The side judge right there says you called the timeout. You're going to get to kick the 50-yard field goal to win the game. He goes over and tells him while they're in the booth, comes back and says, hey, coach, I told him if they rule that there's 1 second, you'll get your timeout. The ball will be down there for you to kick it. And they came back over and completely went against it. So extremely disappointed in that. That's not an opinion. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just giving you the exact facts of the situation. Really disappointed in that.
Did the head official then explain why he didn't give you the timeout?
Because he said that if there was 1 second, you wouldn't have had enough time to call a timeout. Well, I've been around football a long time. You call timeouts in 1 second all the time. What you do, you call a timeout, the guy's knee hits the ground, and you get the play run.
But before that, he said if there's a second left, you'll
Yeah,
get time
he told
out.
me exactly that, because I explained the situation. I said, you're going to review this, they're going to come back down and say y'all screwed it up, he wasn't out of bounds, his knee was down, then they're going to say there's 1 second on the clock. You got to tell him that we called the timeout here. And he said, I'll go tell him. And he came back, he said he understands, he's got it. If his knee was down in bounds with a second, you're going to get to kick it. So I ran our field goal team out there.
Can you talk about where your team is at right now? The result notwithstanding, do you still feel like, it seemed like you talked about last week that the cloud was kind of lifting. It seemed like that was the feeling for the most part today.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we wish we would have won it. Obviously wish we would have won the game. But, if you're going to play a team that's got the longest winning streak in the country and has beat everybody all year by over 25 points, and you go down to a game that obviously will go either way, ball bouncing different. That was an extremely competitive game by two teams playing really hard. Obviously we want to win, but as far as effort and where your team's at, you've got to be pleased. And I thought our crowd was awesome. Our crowd was electric. They really helped us out, and it was great to have that back. I think that's been gone for a while. That feeling that there was tonight. Unfortunately, we didn't finish for them.
Sorry, Coach. What did you tell your guys in the locker room just now?
Just stay together. Don't hang your head. Obviously, we wish the outcome was different. Do a great job in the media. Go back to work with a short week and get ready to go play a road game.